There are billions of dollars that Australians lose via scams, and there are millions of people whose data has ended up on the internet because of hacking. Now, we know this, of course, is the mass release of customers' data through things like the Optus hack or the Medibank hack, or even the private information of our politicians when Parliament House was hacked. And a website which runs a lot of news on the behalf of the permanent bureaucracy, the Mandarin, says that half of all of Australians have been hit by data breach spills. That's according to the Privacy Commissioner, and they say that 3/4 of Australians whose data have been breached say they've experienced harm as a result. Well, I've got some sad news for you, because the one place where everything from your medical records, your superannuation and your tax information has been hacked, myGov. The information source which makes it easy to apply for a passport, easy to be able to file your tax returns, and easy to keep a record of your vaccinations, has now apparently been compromised. According to Channel 9, the federal government have warned today that Centrelink, Medicare and the tax office accounts were the targets to phishing attack scams from those who are using a scam-in-a-box kit. The technology can create fake websites and provide the know-how for scammers to launch a cyber attack. The relevant minister, Bill Shorten here, says that already $3.1 billion has been lost after people have breached myGov. Now, important to note in all of this is that there are many different types of hacks. There are the types of hacks where literally they try to bust into the system. There are other hacks where they will send you emails, and because you half read them, they look like they come from the organisation, so you click on the link. Or you get a text message from an organisation that you do business with, so you touch the link and therefore you end up filling out all of your details. The reality is that it isn't actually the organisation that you do business with, or in this case myGov. Instead, it's a fake thing put out by scammers to get your information. So put simply, here's what you have to do. You have to make sure that you basically don't trust much that you get on the internet. Your bank will not email you a form to fill out. The tax office will not email you a form to fill out. If you get a text message from someone from Australia Post saying, press this button, put in all of your information to find out a parcel delivery, well, that's not true either. And if all of this is too hard to follow at any one time, if you doubt the information that is being requested of you, ring the company or ring the organisation directly through the telephone number you can find online, or dare I say, in the phone book, to make sure that you are dealing with them. But myGov is some very sensitive information, and this is now starting to be compromised. Now, of course, we know that on an international level that there is one country that is deeply responsible for much of the hacking that takes place. It's the one that the Prime Minister is currently in. In this program, he will make some comments after his one-hour meeting with Xi Jinping, and it's China. In fact, the Five Eyes countries and most of their federal police forces have openly said that China is the source of many data hacks around the world. Don't forget that the data hacks that have happened here in Australia include defence targets. And don't forget that there was Chinese spying on the nuclear reactor at Lucas Heights, universities in every state in the country, and the people responsible for the data hack on Parliament House, China. Geez, I wonder whether that was mentioned at all in the backslapping session that has just broken up in Beijing between our Prime Minister and China's leader. What's the bet that this never got mentioned at all?